Welcome to this 25-minute vinyasa flow. We'll begin in our hands and knees in a tabletop position, and we'll start with a few cat-cows to warm up the spine. On your inhale, arch the back, gaze towards the sky, tilt the tailbone, and as you exhale, round your spine, press the floor away, and drop your head as you curl up. Inhale to arch, exhale round. Inhale, arch, exhale round. Do a few more on your own, and feel free to add in any other movement that feels good to you at this point in your day. Take a few moments to explore how each part of your body feels, and then when you're ready, there's no hurry at all. Tuck your toes and press back to your first downward facing dog. Take any adjustments needed here in your first down dog. Feel free to shift forward into a plank position to check your length. Once you have a good distance, keep the hands and the feet where they are, and then lift the hips back up to the sky, downward facing dog. And inhale, roll forward to plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank, press forward to your tiptoes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank to tiptoes. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, forward plank onto your tiptoes. Exhale, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Then press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank to your tiptoes. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Untuck the toes, upward facing dog. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, and step back plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Couple of breaths. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk or step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back plank. And exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, walk, step, or hop to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, and step or jump back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, 3-limb dog. Exhale, knee to nose round. Inhale, 3-limb dog. Exhale, knee to right elbow. Inhale, 3-limb dog. Exhale, knee left elbow. Inhale, 3-limb dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands and lift all the way up. High lunge. Take a moment to arrive. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot. Optional vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-limb. Exhale, knee to left shoulder. Inhale, 3-limb. Exhale, knee right shoulder. Inhale, 3-limb. Exhale, knee to nose. Step the foot between the hands and lift up. High lunge. Exhale the hands down to frame the foot and step back, optional vinyasa, and meet in downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels and make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer, grab your left wrist, and exhale to the right. Inhale, lift back up, switch your grip, and exhale to the left. Inhale back through center, exhale, release the arms, mountain pose. Bring your big toes together, keep a little space between your heels, bend your knees and sit back, Utkatasana, chair pose. Shift the weight back into your heels, look down, make sure you can see your toes, then exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, lengthen, exhale, fold. Step the left foot back, spin the heel down, warrior one. Open up the arms and hips, warrior two. Flip the palm up and reach back, reverse. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down to frame that foot. Step back, optional vinyasa. Meet in downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, step it through between the hands. Spin your back heel down on a 45 and lift up, warrior one. Exhale to open up the arms and hips, warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach back, reverse. And as you exhale, cartwheel the arms down. Step back, option for vinyasa, or go straight back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels and make your way to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, chair pose. And press into the feet, lift all the way up, mountain pose. Step back, downward facing dog, and then lower your knees to the floor until they hover about an inch or two away from the mat. Press back, down dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your heels, and bring your chest towards your thighs. Lift your butt way up to the sky. And then from there, press the heels back towards the floor, downward facing dog. Inhale forward to plank to check your length, and then shift it back, downward facing dog. Take any movement here that feels good. Maybe pedal out the legs a little bit, maybe bend into both knees. And come back to stillness. And make your way back to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Take your feet as wide as your mat. Turn your toes out slightly. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, bend the knees and lower down into Malasana, yogi squat. Lengthen the tailbone, draw your pelvic floor up and in like you have to pee. Use the elbows to open up the legs and use the legs to hug the arms. Option to stay here, or if you have crow pose, go ahead and take flight in crow. Bring those knees up onto your elbows or into your triceps or your armpits. Shift the weight forward, take your gaze forward, and then lift those heels up towards your buttocks. Maybe you step back from here to plank or jump back straight to chaturanga. Your option. Option for a vinyasa and meet in downward facing dog. Reconnect to the breath. Inhale that left leg up to the sky. Exhale it back down. Inhale the right leg up to the sky. And exhale that one back down. Inhale, lift your heels and make your way to the top of your mat. Lengthen and exhale to fold. Inhale, sweep the arms, lift all the way up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Okay, you can step back to the middle of your mat, and here we'll take some practice with handstands. So if you have a full handstand in your practice and you're in a safe location, go ahead and practice your kick-ups. If you just want to do some handstand hops, whatever suits you here. So if you're able to get a nice hold in your handstand, really squeeze the legs together like there's a sheet of paper between your ankles. Reach the balls of the feet to the sky. Steady your breath and use the hands to press the floor away from you. Keep your gaze right past above your hands. And again, find that stillness and steadiness through the breath. When you're ready, come back down. Maybe find some stillness or take any movement that feels intuitive to you here. Take a moment to explore anything that you're feeling after your handstand practice or your handstand hops, whatever that looked like for you. And then when you're ready, we'll come back to the top of the mat. Mountain pose. Inhale, lift the arms overhead, palms touch. Exhale, hands to prayer. Inhale, lift your prayer. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Step back. Option for a vinyasa. And come to downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose round and step that foot between your hands. Gently lower the back knee down and lift all the way up. Crescent lunge. If it feels good to sink the hips, go ahead and do so. Maybe arch the back a little bit. Then on your inhale, come back up tall. And twist to the right. Open the arms out to a T. Option to bring the hands in prayer and maybe bring that left elbow outside your knee. Option to tuck your back toes and lift the back knee up. Option to open up the arms outside the legs if that takes you deeper into your twist. Bring the hands back together in prayer. Gently lower that back knee down. Inhale back through center, crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down. And shift the hips back over that back knee. Straighten the front leg. Fold over that front leg for a runner's lunge. Rebend into the front knee, lift the back knee up, and step back. Option for a vinyasa or come straight back to downward facing dog. Inhale that left leg up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose round. Step the foot between your hands. Gently lower the back knee and lift up, crescent lunge. Shift the hips back so you're nice and tall, and exhale, twist to the left. Arms out to a T, or maybe bring the hands together in prayer and bring that right elbow outside the knee. Maybe look over that left shoulder. Maybe tuck the back toes and lift the back knee up. Maybe open up the arms if that takes you deeper into your twist. Wherever you are, focus on the breath. Bring the hands back together in prayer. Gently lower that back knee down. Come back through center, crescent lunge. Exhale the hands down and shift the hips back to come into your runner's lunge. Flex the toes on that front foot and fold over the leg. Inhale, re-bend into that knee. Lift the back knee up and option for a vinyasa. And we'll meet in downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor, bring your big toes together behind you. Take your knees as wide apart as it's comfortable for you. And then lower your chest and forehead towards the earth to come to child's pose. Take a moment to reconnect to the breath. Tune into any sensations that you're feeling here. Notice how the body feels at this point in the practice. When you're ready, we'll come up into dolphin pose. So bring the elbows or forearms to the ground, check your width, and then interlace the fingers to make a fist. Tuck the toes, lift the hips up to the sky, and walk the feet in close to you. Option to maybe take a couple of leg lifts, maybe a couple of toe raises. Any movement that you'd like here in your dolphin, or maybe you just like to hold and press the heels towards the floor. When you're ready, we'll walk the feet back and come into a forearm plank. Adjust if you need to, if you're a little short or long. Really use the core here to keep the hips lifted. Press back through the heels. And from there, we'll roll over onto the outer edge of the right foot and come into a forearm plank on the right side. Keep lifting those hips, make sure they're stacked. Try not to let that top hip roll back. And from there, roll over onto the outer edge of the left foot and come into a side plank on your forearm. On the left, keep the hips lifted, stack the hips. Keep breathing. Come back through to a forearm plank, press up to a high plank, and option for a vinyasa to meet back in downward facing dog. Take any movement that feels good to you here, maybe a couple of nods or shakes with the head. And then when you're ready, and there's never any hurry, lower the knees to the floor. Sit back on your heels and just come up for a moment to take an inventory, take a minute to observe, notice any sensations, anything that you're feeling. Then when you're ready, come to sit down on the mat and we will work on 8 angle pose, which is an arm balance. So take that right leg, right foot into your hand, either grab the toes or the outer edge of the foot or the ankle or the shin, and do a couple of pumps with the leg, then hold it back with the knee and the elbow going back. Then bring that leg across the body in front and maybe cradle it with the arms if that's available to you. All of these are options. If anything becomes too much, just stop where you can hold comfortably and breathe deeply. And that's your variation of the pose for today. I'm going to keep going here just to demonstrate what 8 angle pose looks like. So you'll bring that leg up over your shoulder, then cross the other ankle on top of that ankle, bring the hands down to the floor, use the hands to lift yourself up, and then lower your chest into that chaturanga position while keeping the hips and the legs lifted. And then when you're ready, come out of it. And of course, we'll move to the other side. So take that left foot into your hand, either yogi toe lock around that big toe or grab the foot or the ankle. Couple of pumps, pushing that knee back towards the armpit. And then hold. Make sure the knee and the elbow are going back. And if this is enough for you, or if this is, you feel enough of a deep stretch, stay here. Otherwise, you can take that leg across the body and cradle it in the arms, maybe rock it a little bit, or just hold in the stretch to open up that hip socket. And if you feel like you want to keep going, go ahead and take that leg up over your shoulder and hook the right or cross the right ankle on top of the left ankle. Take the hands down, press up, then bend the elbows, come into that chaturanga position. Do your best to keep the hips lifted and hold for a couple of breaths if you're able to, and then make your way out of it to come back to sit down. Again, just take a moment to notice. When you're ready, you can turn to come back down and lower down onto your back and prepare for bridge pose. So from here, you can bring your feet to about hip width, slide them in close to you. Arms can be down by your sides. And then when you're ready, press into the feet, lift the hips, lift the glutes, lift the low back and the middle back. If you like a shoulder stretch, maybe you interlace the fingers here and open up the shoulders a little bit more underneath you. Keep space between your chin and your chest. If it feels good to lift your heels, go ahead and do so. And gently release the grip, slowly lower down. Bring your feet as wide as your mat or knees together to touch. And just hold there for a couple of breaths to neutralize your spine. We'll do a second set of bridge. So if you have a full wheel in your practice, go on it right on ahead. I'm actually going to attempt a full wheel here, even though my back, I haven't done one in a while. So just bear with me. But if this is not in your practice, go ahead and take another bridge. If you're taking a full wheel, flip the palms underneath your shoulders so your fingers point toward your feet. Then maybe press up to the crown of your head first. Make sure those hips are lifted and then press up to straight arms. To give your low back some space, you can place your feet on books or blocks or just lift your heels. Bring your chin a little bit towards your chest. And then when you're ready, slowly lower down onto the backs of the shoulders. Come all the way down. Bring your feet as wide as your mat, knees together to touch. Take a moment to observe, and then let the knees go side to side like windshield wipers. Let your knees fall over to the left. As you gaze to the right, maybe you like to take that left ankle on top of your right knee to go a little deeper into this twist. If it's too much to gaze towards the right, you can always gaze up so that your neck is straight. Gently take the ankle off the knee if it's there, come back through center, and let your knees fall to the right as you gaze left. Maybe take that right ankle on top of the left knee. If it's soothing or relaxing, maybe close your eyes here and really just take a moment to notice, to feel, to observe. Gently remove the ankle from the knee, come back through center, draw your knees into your chest, and take any movement that feels good to you here. So maybe that's a couple of spine stretches or rolls. Then when you're ready, bring the bottoms of the feet together and let your knees open out wide to the sides. If it feels good, you can let your hands rest on your thighs or maybe on your belly, or maybe out to the sides or stretched overhead. Anything that feels relaxing or soothing. You can close your eyes, take a moment to notice how this feels. Focus on the breath. And gently close your knees like a book. Draw your knees into your chest. Take any movement that feels good, any circles or maybe rocks to massage your spine. Any movement with the feet, get some circulation into the ankles, and come into happy baby. Grab the outer edges of your feet. Let the bottoms of the feet face the sky. Bring your knees down towards your armpits. And maybe you just rock your baby a little bit or hold the stretch. Then bring your knees into your chest. Roll all the way up to the top of your mat. And from there, we'll sit up nice and tall. Take your legs straight out in front of you. Flex your feet. Ground into your sits bones. Bring your hands next to your hips. Grow tall through the crown of your head in Dandasana or staff pose. Bend your right knee in toward your chest, foot flat on the floor. Either keep it there or cross it over the left leg as long as the foot is flat. Left leg can stay straight, or you can bend it so that the foot comes towards your outer right hip. And take your right hand behind you to prop yourself up nice and tall. Inhale your left arm up to the sky, and as you exhale, twist to the right. Either hug the knee or bring the elbow outside the knee. Maybe look over that right shoulder or in that direction. Each inhale grows you a little taller, and exhales will twist you a little deeper. On your inhale, come back through center and take a small counter twist in the other direction. Then come back through center, uncross the legs, and come back through to staff pose, Dandasana, and bend that left knee into your chest. Either keep it there or cross it over the right. Right leg can stay straight or bend it. Take your left hand behind you this time to prop yourself up nice and tall. Inhale that right arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, twist to the left. Either hug the knee or bring the elbow outside the knee. Then maybe look over that left shoulder or in that direction. If that's too much for your neck, just go where you can go. Full deep breaths. Inhale back through center, small counter twist the other way. And come back through center and then make your way onto your back for your final rest, Shavasana, corpse pose. I did not record myself in corpse pose, but if it feels good to you here, you can come down onto your back, take your legs as wide as your mat into any position that feels, take them as wide as your mat, take up as much space as you need. Take your arms into any position that feels good. Come back to your normal pace of breath. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Release your toes and fingers. Let your legs and arms be heavy and completely supported by the earth. Back of the head is grounded into the earth. Relax your jaw. Let your tongue fall away from the roof of your mouth. Unfurl your brow and imagine yourself sinking into the floor with all of the stress gone away. Thank you very much for tuning in for this 25-minute Vinyasa flow. If you enjoyed this practice, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. I appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye.